Now, as mentioned previously, here are the chisel and mallet. Now, remember, a mallet is essentially a wooden hammer. Now, because the end part of the chisel is wood, we would never use a metal hammer, okay, because we're going to shatter and ruin the handle on here. So we're only ever going to use a wooden mallet. Now, what you would have done if you were doing the Year 7 project is the back of the aeroplane that you would have made would have looked something like this. You would have had to mark out a diagonal line and then a series of cuts that you'd have used the tenon saw on. Now this has created space for us to chisel. Now when we are using the chisel, it's important that we look at the end here, as mentioned previously. There you can really see that chamfered edge. And actually, when we are chiseling, we need to make sure that that chamfered edge is horizontal so that it moves across like this. You can see how the bottom edge there, if kept horizontal, will just run in a nice line. That's going to stop the chisel going down into the wood or springing up like this. Okay? So we keep the chisel at 45 degrees. Now, what we need to do is we need to make sure that we're holding the chisel like this. I'm right-handed, so you can see I've used my left hand, as marked by the L there, to hold the chisel. I put it at 90 degrees, and you can see I'm only planning on taking a little bit off at a time. I'm not trying to do the whole lot because the wood could break and shatter. Now, we know that wood is weakest along the grain, well, there's plenty of it here, so we could expect it to snap off. I'm only going halfway, so I can turn it round and do it again. So I've done my chiselling, going halfway, but as you can see, exactly what I said would happen, happened. It started to crack along the grain here. Now, if I'd have gone all the way, it might have shattered out the back and I might have lost this whole back piece. As it is, I haven't, okay? Now, what I can do is it started to create this nice flat edge here. And what I can now do is I can come from the other side and come across and meet in the middle and create a nice flat edge. So you can see here that just by using the chisel, what it's done is it's created this nice slanted edge. Now, yes, it looks a bit rough and looks a bit stepped on here, but what you'll find, and I'll show you this next lesson, is you'll find that when you come to sand this down and finish this off, it creates a lovely, nice, flat edge. Okay?